News 1360 AM. WNJC, Washington Township, Philadelphia. Philadelphia's Renaissance radio station. Brought to you from Forsyth Broadcasting. Or listen to us at WNJCradio.com.
Okay, everyone, it's time to put on your listening ears, thinking caps, and laughing shoes. It's time for the Doc and Amy Show with your sweethearts of the airwaves who agree to disagree, well, sometimes.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC. It just starts in black and white.
Take it away, Doc and Amy.
Do you feel blame?
No.
Feel rage?
Oh, yeah.
Are you mad?
Uh-huh.
Do you feel like Woods Bob Replenish?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's Sunday again. This is the Doc and Amy Show. We welcome you to our Father's Day broadcast. We hope all of you out there are having a nice Father's Day. And we want to start right off by letting you know how you can get in touch with us right here. If you would like to do that live, you can call 856-227-1360. You can also tweet us, and that's on Twitter, at Doc and Amy Show. You can go to our website, thedocandamyshow.com. You can email us, docandamyshow@gmail. All kinds of ways to get in touch with us, and we would love to hear from you. Hello again, Helen, if you're listening. One of our followers. Yes, I remember that. I'm having trouble hearing you. Are you?
Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing you.
I don't have a. Try pushing your plug in there. Let's see if that helps. Oh, what a fiasco.
La, 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 la.
She just broke half the studio.
No, I did not. I'll just hold it like this.
Okay, very, very good.
I'll be like a news reporter.
Don't get so close to it. You're killing me here.
Okay.
Well, now that we've gotten that fiasco out of the way, the professionals that we are, hello, Helen in Glasgow, Scotland. You can catch up with us when you hear the show archive. We also have friends Dan in New Orleans and Amberley in Illinois. So hello to everyone.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all. And today...
To all, good night.
Today, I'm going to try to, at least for my part of the show, to tie things into Father's Day if I can. So we'll see how that works out. Let's see here. What I do want to do is start right off with, and I have been doing this fairly often, and that is if on the day that we broadcast, let people know what the prevailing holiday is on that day. Today is the 15th of June. So what we have today is, of course, Father's Day, always the third Sunday in June. It's also Smile Power Day.
Smile Power.
Yes, I don't know who votes for these things. Smile Power Day, they want you to feel the power of your smile. Give everyone you see a big friendly, I like you smile. You never know, your warm smile just might turn someone's day around for the good. Love may make the world go round. I'm trying to read. Do you mind?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Love may make the world go round, but a smile makes the world a happy place. A smile is a powerful thing. Best of all, it's contagious. Sometimes. However, we do note that in order to be effective, a smile must be sincere. People can see right away that there are phony or forced smiles. So, today, not only Father's Day, but Smile Power Day, there is also another recognized holiday today. Can you guess what that is?
How would I ever know?
Well, you will know in just a second because I will tell you. It is Trinity Sunday.
Oh.
Now, here's the thing, John. Guys always get the short end of the stick every time. Originally, Father's Day was lumped in with Mother's Day. You know, on Mother's Day, it's like there are commercials for like a month ahead of time. Flower sales skyrocket, candy, trips, all kinds of things. Mothers, please don't.
When you pop a baby out, then you may have your own special day.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, you know, we have a lot of trouble making this, you know, our own and to be respected and given, you know, singularity for the day here. So today also, John, is Trinity Sunday.
Peppers, onions, and celery?
Trinity Sunday, which means we also now have to share the day with the Son and the Holy Ghost.
Oh, I thought it meant like the cooking Trinity, which actually is...
You might as well have just stepped on my line. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we never get our own day. So here we are, Father's Day. Make the best of it. And it's pretty much ties and tools and beer. So what basically people are saying to you is, sit down, have a beer, then dress up and go fix something. It's crazy. Ladies get flowers and candy and.
Wait till you see what I got you for Father's Day.
I've been waiting, but
you'll get it tonight.
John, could you excuse us for a minute?
You're gonna love it, and it's not ties or tools or beers.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. Now, John, I did see her. She came back from the store, and she brought some of the ingredients for what she's going to make tonight.
Yeah.
There is a steak in my future.
Nice.
It looks like a cross section of some small animal. It's a generous piece of delectable meat that I just can't wait.
And it's marinating in the fridge.
Yes.
And I don't even eat meat, so don't complain about Father's Day.
We know that you don't eat meat. Just don't get all vegan on us. So anyway, so that out of the way, we have recognized all three holidays today. So
that's it. Only three.
Happy Father's Smile Trinity Day, whatever. Who knows?
God.
Yeah, I know. There's weird news all over the place. I did see this one thing where this woman in Alaska, she wants to change her daughter's name. Okay.
Oh gosh.
And I've wanted to change my middle name for a long time because it's egregious. I mean, it's not egregious, but the name. I could live with that, but it's just not something.
It's really not that bad.
I don't even pronounce it out loud. It's that bad. But this lady in Alaska wants her daughter's name. She wants to change it to Awesome.
Awesome?
Awesome.
Awesome.
In Juneau, Alaska, a woman wants to give her daughter an awesome middle name, literally. Lisa Flores is seeking court approval to legally change her daughter's middle name to Awesome.
And what's her first name?
I don't care. And the mom was basically kind of made a meeting out of this to get input on it. So Awesome is what they came up with, thanks to the daughter's siblings, Bitchin' and Gnarly. so they're going to change that to Awesome.
I think Mick Awesome would be awesome, like Ashley McAwesome.
There's already
or Amy McAwesome.
We have corresponded with Ash McAwesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mick Awesome would be awesome.
It's been done. So I don't know why you even brought that up. It's been done. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. So Father's Day has some interesting gift ideas. We'll get into that a little bit later as well.
Yeah. That's just wrong.
Oh yeah, I know. I did see this other piece here. I don't understand why people really need reminders for common sense sort of things. I just don't get it. Back in my day, you didn't need that. People understood that there are things that will kill you, and don't do them. But people need reminders. And this again, Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh, shocker!
Yeah, so it's not Florida this time. It's Anchorage, Alaska. It's the time of year in Alaska when moose are being born, and state biologists are once again reminding people not to touch the calves or try to take them home as pets.
Oh my gosh!
Even if the animals seem to have been abandoned by their mothers. Okay, seriously,
take a moose home as a pet.
Well, you know what? In all fairness, I have seen an occasion where it'd be, worthy to have that warning. I think every bar in Indiana should have that sign. Don't take the moose home. There'd be a lot less Father's Day gifts to buy.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, but if you're listening to us right now in Anchorage, Alaska, don't take the moose home. If you're listening to us in Indiana, don't take the moose home.
Oh my gosh, that's so wrong.
That's my whole PSA for today. You can get involved in this PSA, and you can figure out how to define that on your own. But you can call us at 856-227-1360, or you can tweet us at Doc and Amy Show. All of those things, but we would love to hear from you. I just got a picture from Amberly in Illinois, who happens to be my daughter.
You have a daughter?
It says National Lobster Day here. I see a picture
Oh.
of her youngest peering into the lobster tank. I don't know. Now
It's National Lobster Day today?
It could be. I don't know.
That was a setup. It was a setup. Father set that up. Because then the dads could be like, it's National Lobster Day. Shouldn't we celebrate?
So how come the wives and kids are celebrating tie and tool day if it's National Lobster
It's
Day?
not tie and tool day.
So
You're not getting ties or tools.
To a lot of people, it is. So, whatever.
I didn't get anybody ties or tools.
Yesterday I got nuts. What does that say about it?
That they understand. I
Yes.
got everybody nuts too. That's what I got the dads.
Sweets to the sweet, and
Nuts
here's
and
your gift.
scratch-offs.
Yes, whatever. Yes, you're scratching and nuts. I don't think we want to embellish on this at all,
Yeah.
really. Even though it's a man's day, I think we'll let that go.
Men are harder to buy for.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
The beer is a good start.
That's boring.
And then, maybe a roll of quarters and point us toward a coin-operated pool table and back the heck away.
Really?
Yeah. We want to do something we enjoy. Tying a tie, not so much.
I thought you were going to say dollar bills.
No, but if you're going to bring it up, I'm okay.
I don't think the quarters will really go over too well.
Well, you've just...
Ouch!
Yes,
Ow!
you've just redefined a slot machine.
Oh,
But
God.
before we go on, I always look forward to this part of our show. And for those of you perhaps just joining us for the first time, this segment of our show is called Two People, One Quote. And how that works is that Amy offers John a quote, and then she will present two potential authors for that quote, and John has to guess which one of those is indeed the author of the quote. And it's an ongoing competition. It's great fun, and this is my favorite part of the entire week. So,
Really?
well, until we'll see later.
The whole week or just the show?
I look forward to this.
We need to punch things up a little then.
Well, maybe I should get out more, I guess. Anyway, so John, are you prepared for this week?
Ready to go?
All right.
see.
And have you been finally boning up on late night television?
Of course.
Okay. Now, as a clue, shut up. As a clue, what John has to look at as a topic here, where we derive the quotes, is some of the quotes from monologues of late night hosts. So that might make it a little easier if he stays up at night and has his TiVo fired up and he can just do all the homework possible. He should know all these.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to kick this off and see. Not, oh gosh, it's called
Honey, I'm home.
Hello Trinity Day. Now, last week you won,
Yes.
and then the
Week before John won.
well, yeah. So we're kind of in the balance. I'm
Yeah,
not
we
going to
are.
go into that 5-week running
It doesn't
series.
matter. It really doesn't matter.
So basically, right now, in the span
We're
of
even.
3 weeks,
Fine.
yeah, this is a tiebreaker. So
Okay, there we go.
That's where we'll go with this.
Okay.
So, John, get ready here. He's over there in the corner with his manager and the bucket and everything.
Yeah,
He's ready
okay.
to go.
All right.
So have at it. Let's
Here
see
we
what
go.
happens.
George H.W. Bush turned 90 today, and he's celebrated by jumping out of a plane. Isn't that cool? So if you include Obama, there were 2 presidents in free fall today. Was that Conan O'Brien or Jimmy Kimmel?
I'm going to say Conan O'Brien.
You were right.
Oh, right. So John just leaps forward. He's on the board.
Leaps. Leaping John.
And leaping Bush.
Yeah.
Just right on the plane. So, excellent.
Okay.
So we are on a roll here.
All right.
Next.
Here we go. You know who's on the show tonight? Regis Philbin. This guy is difficult to book. We had to trade 5 Taliban prisoners to get Regis. Ouch. Was it David Letterman or Jimmy Fallon?
I'm going to say David Letterman.
You were right.
Excellent.
Oh,
That's John.
ouch, ouch,
That's
ouch,
2 in a
ouch,
row.
ouch.
Oh, he has been staying up
Uh-huh.
and boning up. Okay. Well, I almost went way too far over the line there.
Uh-huh.
So I'll just let you continue. Go ahead.
The U.S. is scheduled to play Germany soon at the World Cup. President Obama and German Chancellor Angela Merkel already have a bet going. The loser keeps Hasselhoff. I like that one. Jimmy Fallon or Craig Ferguson?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yes, Craig Ferguson.
Oh, so Amy's on the board. With
Sorry, I have to get one.
Well, yeah, so we need everybody to make a show.
If he wins, that's fine, but I don't want to.
You understand it's Angela Merkel.
Whatever.
Well, you don't say Jimmy Fallon. Well, you might. I don't know. In this neck of the woods, that could happen.
Jimmy, it's not Jaime. That's not his name. His name is Jimmy.
And her name is Angela.
Angela.
I'm just helping.
I never knew that it was Angela. Really?
She's German.
I know she's German.
Well, there you go. All right. Next, we will see how Amy, if she might.
Do you say Mexico?
Not generally.
Then you say that improperly. I just hit my nose on the mic again because it is not Mexico. It's Mexico.
You know, if
Mexico.
I am not going to be browbeaten by somebody who throws their nose into the microphone.
I do.
So just give it a rest.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Scientists have created a mutant version of the deadly 1918 Spanish flu virus in an effort to better understand how pandemics start. I'm not a scientist, but this is how pandemics start. That was a good one. Was that Jimmy Fallon or Seth Meyers?
Seth Meyers.
You're right.
Oh.
That's it. I thought I was going to trick you up with that one.
The Spanish, well, you might have.
Spanish flu.
It doesn't attack your liver, John. It attacks your spleen. So John has pulled into the lead, 3-1. We always do 5, so Amy has a chance to kind of come make a little bit more of a showing here. So we'll see about the last one.
Okay, here we go.
Right.
And lawmakers in Jamaica are now considering a bill that would legalize marijuana. Let me repeat myself. Lawmakers in Jamaica are considering a bill to legalize marijuana. In related news, lawmakers in Italy are considering a bill to legalize spaghetti, and lawmakers in Ireland are considering a bill to legalize whiskey. That was a good one. Is that Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon?
I'm going to say Jimmy Fallon.
You would be right, and you killed me this week.
1.
I thought I was so
nicely
crafty
played,
this
John.
week,
Well
and
done.
Thank you.
Blew it.
So that is
I'm
evidence.
mortified.
Evidence right there that John has been doing his homework. 4-1 in the 2 people, 1 quote. Nicely done, everyone. John, well done. You in the last 3-week series, you are 2-1. So next week we will see if Amy can come up and tie that. So this is so exciting. This is
very exciting.
It's what I live for. I mean, this is
Thank you. That really is a big compliment to me.
This lets you. Well, no, it's your creation. It just lets you know how.
I'm reading
little
quotes
I
from
get
other
out of the
people.
house. Yes, and you do it so well, darling.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
The Spanish flu.
Yes, well, everyone has their moments, but yes, that I enjoyed that immensely.
Good. I'm glad you did.
So, well played, John. Of course, there are no prizes, so you just have to pat
get
yourself on the back over
absolutely
there
nothing.
and go on about your business.
Put it on your resume.
Yes, sure. Yes, if
Actually, I have a little story about that.
about putting
There's a little segue there.
about putting something on your resume.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a resume
now that
story.
you've teased it, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, these are real resumes, and it's 7 of the worst resumes ever. I'm not going to read them all, but one of them
Thank you.
is this guy, Eric, who put on his resume, claw his way to the top using any means necessary, but then be a fair and just ruler. He listed ESP and sexy dancing as employable attributes, and he also cited that he had a very fast metabolism.
What was his name? Barack?
I know.
No, what was his name? Eric?
Eric? Yeah, they didn't give the actual
Yeah,
person.
way to go, Eric.
And then they have another guy who, these are real resumes that employers submitted for this article. This guy put, he was a marijuana dealer and a nefarious dude.
Well, that shows some gumption right there.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. And then this other guy, so listen to
Nefarious.
this.
If he can spell nefarious, they probably put him right.
It
to
sounds
the head of the
fancier
line.
if you say nefarious.
Or splan.
No, it sounds better. It just sounds more like either and either. If you say either, bumps you up a social class.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a surf anymore. Anyway, so this is interesting. So this guy
We'll see
is
about that.
so desperate about about getting a job that he was reading. He read the obituaries and looked for people who died who were still working and then applied for their jobs. So
That's very resourceful.
He applied for this job and he put in his cover letter that you can't say this is not a vacancy because I saw this guy's obituary in the paper and attached it.
And, under skills, he put, not dead. That's really, I think that shows some
apparently they weren't real
gumption.
happy.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm big on gumption.
got
I remember a show, Petticoat Gumption. Never mind, go ahead.
Petticoat Junction. Even I knew that, and I'm young.
Well, only through reruns.
Yeah, I never watched. What was it about?
You weren't
I don't
even
even
born when
remember.
that show was on.
Yeah.
It was about 3 naked girls swimming in a water tower in a train coming into town. And never mind, I'll tell you later.
Okay. Well, I'm done with the resumes. It's just
That's it? That's all you had?
yeah. I just thought I'd say I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking about maybe not doing
You
it.
introed it like it was the Oscars, and you give
No,
us
because
3?
I was excited about the segue. That's very exciting.
You should've
Segues are
stopped at the
exciting to me.
segue.
Maybe I need to get out more.
I think so. Get out.
Speaking of getting out,
Good God, you can start now. Well, thank you for that exciting, scintillating segment there.
oh, you're welcome.
I'm so glad I stayed awake.
Oh my God.
Let's see what else we have here. I send myself these things, and they show up as just a link, and it's hard to tell from the link what
You should
it
be a
actually
little bit
is.
more organized like I am. I write everything out.
Yeah, and thank God you wrote those resumes up. My God, I was glued to my microphone.
Yeah.
Um,
Glued to your pillow.
well, that's probably coming. Let's see. I had to go back a few frames. Now, we're talking about the history of Father's Day.
Right.
And it actually has quite an extensive history, more than people realize. However, it took some time for it to become a recognized holiday. In fact, the Babylonians are known for many firsts, like astronomy and positional numeral system and things like that. But they also were the first to celebrate Father's Day, perhaps. Present-day scholars have recorded that a young boy named Elmasu...
Elma Sue?
I have a son. I think I'm going to name him.
Elma Sue.
Elmasu. Have 2 problems. Carved a message on a card made out of clay nearly 4,000 years ago, wishing his father good health and a long life.
Oh, man, that's what I got you for Father's Day.
Well,
Wanted to be a surprise.
is it 4,000 years old?
I thought it was
you
so
might have
creative.
Something
I want to do something retro, but
how about something Metro? Anyway, yeah, that got me in trouble. I tried that whole metrosexual thing. Now I can't ride the bus anymore.
gosh. Oh, God.
The next appearance of a day for honoring fathers was at a church in Fairmont, West Virginia, when Grace Golden Clayton, how many names do people need? Grace Golden Clayton learned of a mining accident that had killed 210 fathers. She worked with the Reverend of her local church to organize a memorial for the men who had fallen or died. The sermon took place on July 5th, 1908, the Sunday closest to her father's birthday. So here we are in 1908.
Okay.
So
before Mother's
For
Day.
3,000 years, basically, it was clay tablets. Now we are looking at sermons, okay? These are great gifts that we're talking about already. So we got clay tablets and we got sermons, okay?
It started before Mother's Day.
It's starting to make ties look good, but
before
we'll go
Mother's
on.
Day.
No. Let's see, since West Virginia didn't officially register the holiday, and it only took place that one time, Sonora Dodd of Spokane, Washington, is usually credited with creating Father's Day. As the story goes, during a Mother's Day sermon, this is the mixture of the days, at her local church, Dodd decided that fathers needed a special day too. So she included her own father, William Smart, who had raised 6 children on his own.
Aww.
Don't you kind of need eggs? Never mind. I don't know how he quite did that. But after a successful petitioning campaign, the city of Spokane agreed to honor fathers on the 3rd Sunday in June as an outcropping of the Mother's Day celebration. So it's kind of an afterthought at this point. Okay?
Like I said.
So, June 19th, 1910 marks the first official Father's Day celebration in the United States. On that day, members of the Spokane YMCA went to church wearing roses. Red roses honored living fathers, and white roses were in remembrance of the deceased. So while roses came to mind as an appropriate Mother's Day gift, they're actually traditionally associated with Father's Day, and fittingly so. June is National Rose Month.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm almost positive that Mother's Day became an official holiday in 1918. I'm almost positive about that.
You're probably wrong.
No, I'm probably right.
So there was a Mother's Day.
It doesn't mean it was official. It just means that town was having
Can
it.
I do my piece
No.
here, please?
Nope.
Even though Mother's Day caught on quickly, the idea of Father's Day was met with criticism and jokes for not being manly enough. However, with Presidents Woodrow Wilson and Calvin Coolidge's combined previous efforts, President Lyndon B. Johnson was prompted to make an official proclamation in 1966 that designated the third Sunday in June as national holiday.
Oh.
And in 1972, President Richard Nixon signed the law that made it permanent. So Father's Day has officially been around since 1972.
Oh. Okay.
Still before you were born.
It was 1914, not 1918.
Yeah, whatever. I knew you were wrong. So, there are an estimated 70.1 million fathers in the United States. Some of them aren't aware of that. And according to a national survey in 2008, the most recent year for which data is available, actually in 2012, I guess, an estimated 1.96 million were single fathers.
Really?
As opposed to, I guess, fathers with multiple personalities. I don't know.
It would be scary if a mother didn't know she was a mother. That would be scary. It wouldn't surprise me, though.
I don't know what you did. She showed up, John, at the house, picked me up right before the show. She must have been out boozing it up.
I was.
I don't know.
Yes, you know me. I'm a boozer.
You're this close to freaking me out.
Good, I'm getting closer.
It's not like it hasn't been done before, darling. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to save that. Okay. I do have another list of Father's Day gifts, some suggestions that we'll get into that further demonstrate the fact, John, that nobody really gives two hoots about Father's Day, especially women.
Hey!
And I should have done. I should have just come by myself.
You should say, "Accept me." Except you.
You didn't give me a chance.
Wonderful.
You're over there squealing. So I'm going to further evidence the fact that the majority of women are really pretty much disenfranchised with the whole things and ambivalent about it. So, but I will demonstrate that in a little bit because I want to get into some other things first. Now, do you have something that did you want to? We have a little bit before we go to commercial.
Can I do a couple quick stories?
Sure.
Okay. Apparently now kids, aren't eating the right thing. They aren't eating healthy. There's been a lot of controversy lately about fast food. Mm-hmm. So in reaction to that, the USDA announces a fifth food group, the couch potato.
So now we're going to have to become cannibals? Is that what they're saying?
I don't know. I just tell the news.
It's all ice.
And that is a true story.
Yes.
They did. And the food pyramid sits right on top of it.
Well, I already have on the refrigerator. I have the 4 food groups, John, already posted there.
Oh, God.
It's rice, hops, water, and barley. That's all. That's it.
And you're talking about me?
No, I was talking about beer. Actually, he's trying to keep up, darling.
Yeah.
What's your next?
And then we haven't heard much from Donald Sterling this week, but there was a new announcement. Ralph Lauren announces its new summer line, the White Hood Collection by Donald Sterling.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's going to be a hit.
Okay.
Okay.
That wouldn't...
poor Donald Sterling.
Yeah, poor Donald Sterling. Whatever.
And then I'm going to do one more, if I can. Okay.
Sure.
At Al Jazeera's 5th Annual Terrorist Awards, the Taliban wins the award for the most ironic method of torture for the technique used on Bo Bergdahl, the Nutcracker.
Okay, and this is what were the award? The what?
Al Jazeera's 5th Annual Terrorist Award. And they got it for the most ironic method of torture because we all know Bo Bergdahl was a ballet dancer as well.
That's right. So there's a swimsuit competition, and then they come out and talk about how they're going to end world peace.
Yeah, okay, exactly.
I know you have a lead into this particular. What we're going to do, as we do always at the bottom of the hour, we are going to pay tribute to those who actually make the show possible for you to listen to. We want to remind you that you can call us at 856-227-1360 to be a part of this foolishness. Plan on doing that when we come back from these messages.
Hey everybody, we want to let you in on a little secret of ours. CPS Computers. They have new computers and equipment for you at great prices. And they do free diagnostics. And they can fix your broken machine for you. And get this, they can also do screen repair and now hard drive recovery. Remember, diagnostics are free. And if you have a computer-related need, they can help you out. They have 2 locations, one in Woodbury Heights at 722 Mantua Pike between the Subway and the Dollar Tree. The phone number for that location is 856-251-1005. And they have another location in Cinnaminson in the Sherwin-Williams Plaza at 1204 Route 130 North. The phone number for that location in Cinnaminson is 856-829-3289. For a limited time, just mention the Doc and Amy Show for a 10% discount and look for information and coupons on our website, thedocandamyshow.com. Remember, CPS Computers for everything you need for your computer.
At Steel Shield Consulting, we're aware that these troubled economic times lead to, well, trouble. We stand ready to provide the security solutions and peace of mind that people desire at a minute fraction of the cost of national firms with multi-year contracts, companies that offer cookie-cutter, bare-bones packages that leave vulnerabilities in place. Since the idea is total protection, shouldn't you be offered total solutions? At Steel Shield Consulting, we strive to construct an impenetrable barrier of protection custom designed to cover all the bases. The time is now, the need is urgent, and money is tight. We address this with Steel Shield's Triple Play, promptly addressing critical home security needs while working within budgets. Save yourself thousands without sacrificing protections. Remote alarm notification, two-way emergency voice communication, and all the important features you want and need can be had for thousands less than the other guys. Call Steel Shield today and give yourself the peace and security you need at 856-571-3939. That's 856-571-3939. Steel Shield Consulting. The Doc and Amy Show has a new member of our growing family, TLC's Polish Water Ice. They have 2 convenient locations nearby to serve you. In Woodbury at 534 Route 45 next to Domino's and 460 Herfville Cross Keys Road by the Subway. This creamy water ice treat that began on the boardwalk is now proud to say, from the boardwalk to your sidewalk. But more about that in a minute. Let's have Amy tell you about her personal experience.
I was never a fan of water ice until I got a free sample at the boardwalk one day, and I was hooked. I'm addicted. When we visited the Washington Township store, Matt, the owner, was so nice. We had a double take deal that we couldn't use up since it was just the 2 of us, and he insisted that we take some more home.
I've spoken with Matt as well, and I'm impressed not only with their customer service, but they're making it more convenient than ever for you to get some great Polish water ice. Now, from the boardwalk to your sidewalk, let you know that if you have an event or fundraiser and would like to include some amazing Polish water ice, their Will Come to You program makes that happen. Matt will make sure that your event includes that great Polish water ice treat. Just give him a call at 856-381-3332 or email him at eatpolishwaterice@gmail.com. And be on the lookout for Polish water ice available at retailers around the area.
And you can find them on Facebook at TWP Polish Water Ice. Go try it for yourself. You'll get hooked too.
Do you like great Italian food? Then you have to visit The Vault, located at 810 East Clements Bridge Road in Runnymede, New Jersey. They make the best South Philly gravy and homemade meatballs and feature Richie's Pizza, voted the best of South Jersey 5 years in a row. Check out our specials. Monday and Thursdays is Burger Mania. Choose one of 13 great burgers with fries for only $7.50. Wednesdays and Saturdays, enjoy one of 14 great pasta dishes, including salad and garlic bread for just $9.99. Thursdays and Fridays, it's Richie's award-winning large pizza, $8.99 dine-in or take-out. Sunday, it's delicious meals of mussels for $8.99 or manicotti and meatballs for $9.99. Every day is special at The Vault. Enjoy our Summer Wing Fest 2014. Get this, folks, 10 jumbo party wings, only $6.50. And every day is happy hour. Great drink specials from 11 to 7. That's The Vault at 810 East Clements Bridge Road between the Black Horse Pike and the Jersey Turnpike. Their telephone number is 856-219-3441. The Vault, locking in savings on great food. Get to The Vault.
All right. That signals the fact that we are back. This is the Doc and Amy Show. Happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there. You can join us here to celebrate Father's Day at 856-227-1360. We'd love to hear from you. We have a few things that we're discussing about Father's Day and things in general. Now, Amy was just bludgeoning us with some resumes and
ballet dancing.
Weird, yes, oddball scenarios.
This week was it was a very busy week for me.
Yes.
I just feel like I was really out of touch with the news. I counted on you to fill me in.
Well, I spent most of my days touching the news for you. So. It was a list of, and we discussed this, a list of gift ideas. And you're probably aware of this outlet. This outlet of information, MSN.
Yeah.
Which apparently stands for mentally stagnant nonsense.
Yeah. That is true.
Most of it's if you look at their page, it's like old ragged. It's just antique stuff. It's just fillers. It's all over and over and over again. It's craziness. But I did look at this one segment, and it was suggestions. It says 11 ways to make his Father's Day great. Now, every one of these suggestions came from some goofy chick, okay, that thought she had discovered, the ultimate Father's Day gift. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them because I don't think I could stand it. But here are some ideas from these goofy chicks on MSN, mentally stagnant nonsense, that are supposed to make for a Father's Day, a memorable Father's Day. Okay. Number one, the top of the list.
Okay.
Beer.
That sounds good.
How much, like we didn't know this? How much imagination did that take?
Well, none of this stuff takes imagination.
No, some of it took...
too much?
It schizophrenia or something. I don't know what it took. But some mental malfunction. So beer, that was a given. Okay. That should not have been number one on the list. It shouldn't have been on the list of 11 top things. But there you go. An iPod for music.
That's a little pricey.
Yes, but whatever. I mean... I probably shouldn't even have mentioned that. All these iPods, iPads, iPatches, whatever. It's good. They're going completely overboard with this garbage. Read a book.
Jeez.
So the next one, I wish I should have brought my own drum roll for this. A Stingray bike. John, Father's Day gift, Stingray bike. Seriously. So
what?
Yeah, I'm speechless too.
Wow.
Yeah. Another one, and you would have to see a picture of this really to really appreciate it. Appreciate that you can't appreciate it. Oh, Jesus.
He asked for a drum roll.
I did not really. You were mistaken. A watch with changeable faces. To accessorize what you're wearing.
I got my nieces that for Christmas.
Yeah, if you're 4, maybe, okay? But these were like, they look like chick watches anyway, that with changeable colored faces on them to accessorize what you're wearing.
Wow.
Please, why do what can't there just be a clear defining line between the two sexes and we can just stay on our side?
I guess I'll have to take your gift back then.
Oh, good. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Here's one, and there might be some credibility to this. A 50-mile bike ride and a helmet. Now,
nothing says you need to lose weight.
Well, it doesn't say that it's a round trip. Could be. There might be some logic behind it.
That's smart.
Here's one of my favorites, John. Father's Day gift for your macho dad type the guy that you're selling. A candle. Maybe, yeah. She'll give you the candle. The evening of Father's Day, after she goes to sleep, you light it, you kick it over in the bedroom and run out the front door, and just,
It smells like a locker room
sweat. The sweat candle.
Sweat.
Yeah. It smells like wet dog. Yeah. Here's another one. A kit of card tricks.
What?
A kit of card
What is he,
tricks.
12?
Right. Yes, right. With a decoder ring.
And invisible ink.
Yes, right. All the caps.
Wow.
Yeah, card tricks. Yeehaw. And here's the second mention of a watch. Okay? So, I don't, these chicks are really on top of this. The number 9, a tie. I mentioned tie.
Yeah.
Tie.
Okay.
Tie's going to be tie. It's going to be
Tie.
It's tools and ties. So number 9, tie. Okay. Here is the number 1 testosterone-laden gift for the He-Man of your life, and it is, if that were only louder, espadrilles and a throw blanket.
John, do you know what espadrilles are?
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Oh, my God.
It's an over-the-counter medicine that takes away your masculinity, is what it is.
They have like wicker bottoms. They sell them down the shore. They're almost like that woven wicker at the bottom and then canvas on the top, and you slip them on. They look like old lady shoes.
They're basically sand mules or something. I don't know what you'd call it.
Oh, my gosh.
And a throw blanket.
Seriously?
Yeah, what is this guy, 104? So if you haven't yet gone out...
Espadrilles.
Yes. If you haven't yet gone out and gotten the man in your life his Father's Day gift, there is still time. The stores are still open.
Go to Ladies Foot Locker.
Head to Bed Bath & Beyond for the Father's Day gift. And your choices are Stingray bike, a watch with a changeable face, a candle, card tricks, a tie, and espadrilles and a throw blanket. Thank you very much. So this is kind of the idea I'm trying to get across here is that nobody cares. Whether there's Father's Day or not. A lot of times, it's like, what is the store not out of? We'll get him that.
Do they even sell espadrilles for men?
I don't think there's really a clear demarcation anymore.
A throw blanket?
Yeah, and a candle.
I'm going to, one of these days, I'm going to buy you something like that and just try to keep a straight face and see what you say.
Are you going to wrap it with the sex change kit that it should come with? Oh, you're going to be eating those anymore. Here's your espadrilles. Okay. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, all of you people who are into the watering down of masculinity over the time, all of this trendy doodah, let the guys be. Okay, let us be men. We're supposed to be masculine. We're supposed to have that specific Y chromosome that lets us be, all it's really good for is like drinking beer and growing beards. Let us alone. I don't want espadrilles. I don't want to be a metrosexual. I don't want to be a what was the one I looked up today? What was that called? A spornosexual?
What?
Yes. I'm not even going to get into it, but there's a new category again. Somebody
very confusing.
Mostly chicks and, sissy girly men trying to fit us into their categories of what they think we should be. Stop it.
How many bathrooms are they going to need when you go out?
Just one. That's my point.
The whole Earth is going to be androgynous.
That's what they're after, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I just want to be left alone and let me do my guy thing.
I'm going to get you a big cup of testosterone for Father's Day. I'll omit the straw.
I can do that myself. It's called donation. I'm a donor. Okay.
I didn't mean like that.
Yes, well, that's the way it kind of sounded. Okay, I've got another.
That was good.
I've got another twit here.
Okay.
Amberly has said watches are on the list twice for the perpetually late father.
Oh,
Yes,
so
perhaps.
it's a hint.
Or the two-faced father.
No,
Yeah, I don't know. That just
Oh.
that could be one on each. Maybe a couple of time zones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One for the wife time zone and the mistress time zone?
If they're that far apart, you're doing something wrong. It could be, me for our time zone and one for her time zone.
Okay.
So I could figure out if it's too late to twit.
Oh, my God.
But thank you for that.
It's
That's
never
a
too
good.
late to twit.
That's a good question. So maybe if you have the answer to that, if you're listening, if anybody's listening, you can join us here, 856-227-1360.
Hey, how about tools? Tools. Do you like tools?
Tools?
Shut up. I try to say it right.
Tools?
Tools. No, I said tools. Tools.
Don't, just stop. Stop saying the word.
TOOLS.
If it's a type of tool that I don't have.
Right,
yes.
not like another screwdriver set or something.
Yeah, I have thousands.
Yeah, I know you do, literally.
No, like a whole stretcher or something that I don't have.
A whole stretcher.
Yeah, something I don't have. 50
Okay.
feet of prop wash or something. I don't know.
Okay, I was just
spool of
curious.
chow line, whatever.
Because I knew, you insinuated
out
that
of-
you like tools.
I looked at this spool in the back of my car. It's actually it's empty now. I could use some another 50 yards of fallopian tube.
Oh, Jesus. I hate when I run out of that.
I'll bet you do.
So annoying.
When I was working the emergency room in the Navy, we sent one of the greenhorns. I'd send him to supply to get 16 feet of sterile fallopian tube.
He didn't catch on?
I never saw him again.
Oh, my God. Wow.
I was something of a prankster. There are many stories. We won't go into it here.
Oh, my gosh.
Another one, and then what I said previously to that was another prank. We'd send him for prop wash and chow line and whatever. It was a lot of fun. Here's an interesting father who is, I'm going to have to say, he is honored by the distinction of being too stupid to live.
Okay.
Okay. Not that there are any shortage of those. This just happens to be the too stupid to live person of the day.
Okay.
Let me just set the scenario for you. You tell me right off the bat, what your first reaction is.
Okay.
The guy took off in the water from California, heading toward Hawaii in a kayak.
What?
There you go. Yes.
And what happened?
Guess. A man had to be rescued far from the Californian coast after attempting to kayak almost 2,400 miles to Hawaii.
Wow.
Is, quote, very lucky to be alive, the Coast Guard said. No, he's
He's lucky, we're not.
He's too stupid to live. That's what
Wow.
they totally misspoke there. 57-year-old man left Montgomery on May 30th in a craft fitted with a solar panel to power the electronics on board. What kind of electronics can you put on a kayak?
I don't know.
It's like a defibrillator or what? The Coast Guard said that 8 days later, the panel failed and he turned for home. So he's been in a kayak for 8 days. First of all,
wow.
After 8 days, what must he be sitting in?
Yeah,
As I'm
really.
wondering. So they have to dispatch an MH-65 helicopter from Los Angeles to find his dumb self. And then the Coast Guard cutter Aspen had to be dispatched to pick him up 63 miles southwest of Point Conception. There's a joke in there, too.
Isn't it Concepcion?
I don't know. It's Point Conception. I don't know. Misconception.
La Punta de Concepcion.
Don't call me that. No. I think this is my throwback to
Oh,
Father's
wait,
Day.
I think
This
I
is my
said point
attachment.
wrong. Never
I
mind.
don't
Anyway.
know. We speak English around here. The kayaker reported no injuries and was in good health. However, he was still stupid.
Oh, my God.
A distress call was made on June 10th as the man started to become disoriented.
I think he was disoriented a long
Before he
time
put his
ago.
first foot in the water. Yes, he was, whatever. A voyage from California to Hawaii is a long and treacherous journey for any vessel, and especially more dangerous for a kayaker, said an official from the Coast Guard. Really? Really? Who would have known that?
411.
Thank those highly trained seamen there that are telling us that that's a dangerous trip in a kayak. Thank you very much. His preparedness allowed him to call for help.
Oh,
but
please.
he's lucky to be alive.
Help.
Whatever. No, somebody who's like a preemie who weighs a pound is lucky to be alive. This guy is just using up somebody else's air.
He's like the dolphin whisperer.
He's an idiot.
The dolphin goes back to the shore.
Don't ever make that noise again. and if there's if there's any use of a blowhole that comes with this, forget it. Jeez, thanks, Flipper. Sound like that bird in the George of the Jungle cartoon. Yeah.
I was trying to sound like a dolphin, but it didn't work.
Well, you're lucky to be alive.
Oh my gosh.
So the Coast Guard wants to remind all mariners that filing a float plan with a friend would increase their chances of being rescued. How about you take your stupid little boat and stay out of the water if you're trying to get to Hawaii? Get a cruise ship, a plane, whatever. Okay? So that's
a concrete block.
That's my rant. Yes, just jump off a bridge. Yeah, it's a short walk off the Golden Gate. Yeah,
and don't forget to tie the concrete block.
And you can breathe underwater. There's oxygen in water, so whatever. The guy was just ridiculously stupid. So I say if he didn't make it, more power to him. Maybe everybody that shares his level of brain power should follow in his boat steps.
I mean, I'm all about like pushing the envelope and trying new things and being daring, but there's things that are impossible.
Yes, like trying to walk a tightrope in ice skates. Why would you even try that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. I every once in a while I have to rant about someone who shows just that they shouldn't have been let off the short bus, and that's the guy. Okay. There's also a story here. I'll get to this in a minute. What? No, do you have something prepared there?
Yeah, I'll just do another one or two things if I may.
Absolutely.
We all know that there's been a lot of fighting in Congress and the House of Representatives. Not much is getting done. They're fighting with themselves. They're fighting with the president. So, in an effort to encourage more cooperation between Democrats and Republicans.
Aristocrats.
Yeah. The Senate announces Bill 69, which calls for a spring mating season between Democrats and Republicans in an effort to produce more bipartisan babies. And we all know that's the politically correct thing.
Yeah, politically correct term, bipartisan. Yes.
Bipartisan babies.
Yes.
Yep.
And that maybe their birthday gifts will be on this list that I read earlier.
There we go.
Since they're bipartisan.
I'd like to do two more if I could.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes. Welcome to the Amy Show, everyone.
Now, these are quick. A woman who makes a withdrawal at a sperm bank is disappointed to find out that they don't give out free pens and lollipops anymore. I hate that.
The word lollipop jumped out there.
I know.
I can't do a whole lot with that. So not on the air, at least.
There we go. Exactly.
Made a withdrawal. What it was? I'm sorry.
It was all one big.
Was it the bride through?
One big innuendo. That was my goal.
Same to you.
Yeah. And I'm going to save the rest for next week.
A withdrawal at a sperm bank.
Yeah. And their lollipops or free pens.
It's a checking account.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Those TD Bank free pens are.
What bank?
TD Bank.
Excuse me?
TD Bank.
Okay. That's right next to the sperm bank.
They're very.
Yeah,
convenient.
I think the worst job in the world would be a page turner at the sperm bank. But I digress.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
The TD Bank?
TD Bank. TD Bank.
We're a slight mispronunciation away from being off the air.
That is the name of a bank. I'm just saying it, and you're... Whatever. Jeez. That's not right.
We teach you right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. Are you finished?
I am done.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, because very shortly after you're done, we're going to go out with K-Paul. We haven't played K-Paul in a while.
Right. K-Paul Records. Just remember the K.
That was my name. Her name's Kathleen Politsky. I made up that name for her.
I wish we had warned her in advance that we were going to take advantage of her generosity and play her song. But I'll email.
Yeah, we'll let her know.
Here's a good one, and this reminds me actually of our correspondent in Illinois.
Okay.
Really. And you will see why in a second. Here's the headline: 10-year-old gets high school diploma in California. Okay, this kid's name is Tanishk Abraham. Tanishk. Yes, his name ends.
God bless you.
His name ends with a Q. There's nothing after it. Tanishk. Yeah. So he from around here originally, apparently. So he's become one of the youngest people to graduate from high school. He's from Sacramento. Received his diploma at a private ceremony in front of family and friends on Sunday, and even got a congratulatory letter from the White House.
Really?
Because that guy's got nothing to do. Tanishk was homeschooled and graduated with a 4.0 GPA from high school.
No, I'm sure if I
10.
homeschooled my kids, they'd have a 4.0 too.
And
that I think it's very great. I would never say anything bad to his face, but
he would have a pretty snappy comeback, I can guarantee.
He's too young to go to college. What's the point? Why rush them?
Why? Would you ever see Doogie Howser?
No. First of all, that wasn't real.
It wasn't?
He's not a real person.
Oh, okay. Well, anybody that can walk around with a straight face whose name is Doogie, okay.
Maybe 15 or 16, but that's just pushing it. Kids need to be kids too.
Well, whatever. Nobody ever told me that. Here's what he says. This is a quote from Tanishk. It sounds Klingon, doesn't it? Tanishk. The way my brain works is that when you give me something, some information about that topic comes into my mind. I don't know what it is, but that's how it is for me. So basically, you mention something, there it is.
And he remembers it.
And that's how it works with me. I probably could have done this myself.
You probably could have.
Yes. Tanishk joined Mensa, a group for those whose IQ is in the top 2% of the population, at age 4. Now, I could read the newspaper at age 4, but I don't know if I was ready for Mensa. So, what's next? Tanishk is taking college courses and says he wants to be a scientist, but also president. Apparently, anybody can do that. He has his sights set on medical school at the University of California, Davis, and finding a cure for cancer. So, in a couple of years, he'll probably just knock that out.
I'm sure he probably will. Good for him.
But I want to. I'm not making fun of that. Congratulations, Tanishk Abraham, for graduating high school at the ripe old age of 10 years old. I'm sure there are bright things in his future. I'm going to keep up and see if we can find ongoing.
You never know. It's awesome.
Yeah, he could be another.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to say anything bad about it.
It could be another Doogie Howser.
He should be very proud of himself. I just don't know how emotionally healthy that is for a child. That was my only comment.
I was actually.
But he should be very proud of himself.
Yes. I was more of a Doobie Howser myself. Unfortunate. That's
really great.
That's why I didn't get out of high school until I was 36.
Wow.
Anyway.
36.
Yeah, our school bell went bong. Anyway.
Oh, my gosh.
So, what we'd like to do is thank you for joining us here at the Doc and Amy Show, here on our Father's Day broadcast, also Trinity Day and Super Powered Smile Day.
And Espadrille Day.
Espadrille Day, yes. What are those Espadrilles? And we would like to encourage you to join us again next week at 5 o'clock. Now, in our near future here, I would like to say that there is a possibility we're going to be doing some special events, some live remote outdoor things. So I'm working on that. We'll keep you posted. Check out our website. Check out our Twitter feed. I will be announcing that if that is due to happen. What I would like to say is, on behalf of John and Amy, thank you for joining us for the Doc and Amy Show. And what we are going to close with is Kathleen Politsky's phenomenal work, the Pickup Line Song. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Are you parking tickets? 'Cause you find them written all over you. No, I'm not a grocery item, but I can tell when you're checking me out. When you're checking me out. Yeah, you're so sweet, you give me a toothache. You literally took my breath away, can't have it back. I kinda need it.